Hi guys.
Speech off.
Okay, y'all. So basically, I'm getting ready to comb my hair out with y'all and chit chat and talk about some new products I'm using for the new year. It's the wee hours of the morning, like literally. I've been up for hours and hours and hours because I'm about to get a bunch of errands ran before my day starts. And sometimes I'm so tired that I have to go to sleep. I have to like start over and then get up super early and then take care of myself then. But y'all, it is the middle of May that fast. Literally, it is the middle of May that fast. This is like y'all will be seeing this probably on Sunday, which would be the 17th. Yeah, let me see, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I'm sorry, the 16th. So today is Friday. I want to, did I? Yeah, as far as I know, today is Friday, the 14th. Let's double check. Should we double check, y'all? And I'm upload this on Sunday. So my new schedule for vlogs, I will be uploading vlogs on Thursdays from now on, and then chit chats, get ready with me, things like that on Sundays. And then you all will see shorts videos of like reveals, unboxings, collective hauls, stuff like that. Because the shorts videos can be like 3 minutes plus now. So, yeah. Yeah, it's the middle of May that fast, y'all. Spring is full throttle. Y'all know the first day of summer is June 22nd, and it'll be here before we know it. Y'all, if I'm listening to this video, I'm listening to this video in the background. I'm about to stop it because this particular part, I wanted to hear what she has said, because the guy that's reacting to the video, he starts playing this screaming reaction like 5 times in a row. It's really funny. Anyway, y'all, so I'm behind on everything. You know, I told you guys my goal this year was to keep my hair cornrowed or in flat twist, and so far I only did it twice, and it's the middle of May. Every time I'm thinking like, yeah, I'm gonna go today, I'm not going. It has been an incredible 3 months. So I really want to claim victory this week and say I'm getting my hair cornrowed. I did finally decide what hairstyle I want. So I want an updo in the front and then down in the back. So I haven't made my mind up if that's cornrows or if it's flat twist, but it will be up in the front and down in the back. So super excited about that. And I believe I'm going to either do a little like cherry cola this time. If not, it's going to still be the honey caramel blend again of color, just a taste of color. So if I don't do the cherry cola this time, it will be done for the summer. So what I might do is finish the spring with the caramel brown flat twist, and then summer I will start with my cherry cola. That's probably exactly what's happening. And then y'all will just see cherry cola for the rest of the summer. For June, basically the end of June. Yeah, because if I get my hair done now, like today, tomorrow, I will attempt to make that hairstyle last for me until the summer. And I got flat twist last time, so I may do cornrows this time, and then next time do flat twist again. I really don't know, but one or the other is happening. Okay, y'all, so I really don't like combing out my hair. I really don't. I ended up putting my hair in one single cornrow last night. Well, the night before. Because I don't like parting my hair or having it split down the middle all the time. That's why I'm getting a hairstyle where my hair in the front is going to be cornrowed up and together, and then the back will just be down instead of keep pulling it up, because I'm always pulling it up, and you always need to comb your hair in different directions to take the stress off, especially me, because I'm good for just keeping my hair in a bun for a long time and keeping my bonnet on. And you really need to focus on keeping your circulation going in your head and giving your scalp oxygen, giving your head lots of moisture. I literally put olive oil in my hair. I have several different oils in my hair. I already put several oils in my hair before I came on, because I just took my bath, my shower, and my hair was a little wet, because I used to do the whole shower cap thing when I want to keep my hair straight. But I don't do that anymore because my hair will straighten out on its own. And because of the weather, it's no point in to keep continuously trying to pull more and more heat on your hair. It's just no point for that. So for me, I just go on and just leave my hair in a bun and go take my bath and let the water fall wherever it may. And then when I get out, that's when I put the oils in and just let it air dry. And it comes out really well. You all, I've been using this rat tail comb quite a bit because it exfoliates my scalp. And when I want to get oil in there really well, I will comb it through. It's nothing like, once you comb, you have to comb your hair out first, then come through with this rat tail comb. It does wonders. Now, what you guys just watched me do is massage my scalp. It's really important. And my scalp is like begging me to do it. It's like, go on and do it, go on and do it. And the more that I do it, the better it feels. So I just go on and do it. Another thing, no one's going to wash your hair like you do. And so I really do believe in pre-washing my hair before I go get my hair done. I actually prefer to wash my own hair and deep condition it. This is what my hair is looking like. And this is without me truly like combing it out. This is just me massaging my scalp. So right now, if I were to like flat iron my hair, which I don't do anymore because it gets paper thin, it's way past my bra strap now. So I don't do all that anymore. Okay. Anyway, guys, so this morning I was ironing out my day. I was like, okay, what am I gonna do? And I had like a bunch of errands on my list. Like, okay, I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna go there. Of course, everything opens at different times. And it was gonna put me behind because I'm like, dang, if I go do this like yesterday, I ran some early errands because I had to be back for the carpet man to come clean the carpet. So then I said, okay, after he does that, then I'll leave again and finish the rest of my errands. Y'all, I did not do that. That didn't even happen. So then this morning I'm like, okay, great. I'm going to pick up where I left off. And I'm going to go on and do everything today. Y'all, by the time I started adding up like how much it was going to cost me to catch Lyft, even though each place is really close, I was like, wow, I can spend that on groceries. You know what? I can just have it delivered and it'd be like a fraction of the price, right? So then I go on my delivery app. Some of the prices are not the same. Like, they're definitely higher. They'll say that there's no markups and you get free delivery, but you really don't. You're paying a monthly subscription to get a discount on the delivery, but it's really not. It's only advantageous for people like me that don't drive. Because if it costs me, you know, $20, $25 to go to the grocery store and back, then sure, it's better for me to pay a couple dollars for delivery and save $20 or put $20 on my purchase. So anyway, the vitamins that I saw at the grocery store yesterday, they were $9 whatever, and on the app they're $13 whatever. They're $4 more. But I really couldn't complain about it. What is this? Y'all, have something down here that's making a crackling noise. Anyway, so I was like, oh. So then they gave me $1 off if I was flexible on delivery time. They have this new flex delivery time where they could come anytime between 10 and 1 or 1 and 4. And then they'll give you $1 off. So I was like, okay, sure. Because the thing is, I noticed that's a new thing that I've never seen before, but period. They're going to bring you your groceries at whatever time they can. And consistently, they don't bring it on time. They consistently either push me to the next day or they move me an hour or two and text you stuff like, we apologize for any inconvenience. Y'all, comment down below if you pick up orders from Target and they've been canceling on you. Like, as soon as you get your receipt, thank you for your order, then you get a follow-up email saying they can't canceled your order due to a technical difficulty or something. Y'all, so annoying. This has been going on for 2 weeks for me. So right now, one thing I'll tell y'all too, I notice sometimes my when you don't like put your hair in a ponytail, like a true ponytail with an actual, where is it, ponytail holder, sometimes your scalp need to be pulled, which feels really good. Let me try to do this like this. Where did I put it? Did y'all see where I put my ponytail holder? I just had it a second ago and I put it, oh, here it is. So every time I've placed a pickup order, including yesterday, y'all, I set up for 2 hours, put all this stuff in this thing. It was $364. And this stuff said, thank you for your order. It'll be ready within 2 hours. I'm like, perfect. I'm waiting to get this lady to call me back so she can come and help organize and everything. And literally 5 seconds later, it says, oh, unfortunately, your order was canceled due to technical error. What? Y'all, I've been getting that same message. Oh, you know, I think I'm about to add a broom to my order. When I get off of here with y'all, I'm about to add a broom. I've been getting that message every day, multiple times a day for 2 weeks. I've switched stores. I've switched the way that I'm ordering it. Like, I'm like, you know what? I'll just put on here that I just want to get it delivered. It'll cancel it. I put on there a different store. I said, well, maybe that store doesn't have the staff to shop the order and fulfill it. I'll change the store, it cancels. I'm talking about every time it's canceling my order, and then I have to wait for it to put the money back on there. Anyway, I called Target Guest Relations yesterday, and the lady's like, I don't know why that's happening. I'm going to send it to technical support to review your account to find out why does that keep happening. I'm like, yeah, do you guys have a maximum? Like, are we not able to shop over a certain amount? Or what is it? She's like, no, we don't have a maximum. Y'all, she doesn't know. Supposedly they're supposed to tell me in a day or two. So we'll see, to be continued. But when I tell y'all, it pisses me off because I do not want to go in Target and shop for $400 worth of stuff. That's what I don't want to do. I do not want to go in Target or any grocery store. Let me say that. Any of them. I don't want to go and do that kind of shopping and put all the doggone cases of water and juice and blah, blah, blah. I don't want to do that. Y'all, while we're talking, I've been supposed to give y'all my feedback over this Chanel number 5 body bar of soap. It was really this large too, by the way. You all, I've had this bar of soap for a year. I want to say this month made a year. I think I got this for, it was either my birthday or Mother's Day last year, from the Saks Fifth Avenue, New Orleans store on Canal. Y'all, they are closed. There is no more Saks Fifth Avenue on Canal in New Orleans. I cannot believe it. Anyhow, I said, you know what? I was going through some of my things because I have a big issue with buying things and not using them and like holding off for a long time and not using it. I was like, you know what? No. Y'all, what did I just do with my doggone brush? So anyway, I've been using it. It's a no for me. I would not repurchase. I had it in my drawer for the longest and I loved the way it made my drawer smell. So I would purchase it with the intention of leaving it in my, I know y'all saw me pick up my brush. I was brushing my hair with it and now it's just gone. Okay, thank you, Lord, for putting my hand back on my brush. So, oh, it's in the drawer. So anyway, it's a no for me to use for my body. It is very effective. It's drying as far as it's gonna get all the dirt off Like if you're used to using soap that makes your skin feel very clean and dry, like it's almost stripped. It used to, when I first was using it, I used to feel like it was stripping my skin. I don't know how much you can listen to me though, because I don't just use that one soap when I take a bath. I use Dove Beauty Bar for my face, and I use, hold on, one of my strands of hair was caught up. And I use a body wash. Right now I have like a mango body wash in there. And I use, so I use 3 different products. So that may be softening the experience, because I definitely don't just use that one soap. I will tell you, the first few times I was using it, I did feel like it was stripping. Like I was like, dang, this is really like taking it all. So if you like soap like that, then keep using it. I also have the Chanel No. 5 body oil, and I actually forgot I have that. So I would say use them together. So take your bath with the bar soap, then when you get out, turn around and put on the body oil. I think that will be lovely together. I think you will definitely really enjoy that. I bought it at the same time, and I showed it to you guys last year. I did a Chanel beauty unboxing, and I showed you all my goodies. So for me, like I said, if you guys see me have it again, just know it was gifted, or I'm using it for decoration, decor, or I'm using it for my drawers. I want my lingerie drawers to have a fragrance, and it really does smell really good. I showed you all the bar and when it was in the package, and it only lasts, that's another thing about it, it only lasts about 10, maybe 10 showers. You could get 10 to 12 showers out of it. Maybe 2 weeks. If you use it every day, it's definitely you're gonna see that you've used it. Every shower is smaller and smaller, and you'll definitely get about 2 weeks. And that's with me using it with other products too. Remember, I have a Dove facial bar, beauty bar I use for my face and neck. Even though I did use some of the Chanel No. 5 bath bar, I did use some of that on my neck down. So, y'all, I remember I would watch the Glam Twins, and they would talk about how you should never like comb your hair out, how you should like finger detangle, and how, you know, what they do. And y'all, I did that for a while. I tried that life, and I was like, but when I tell y'all, my scalp is a different beast. My scalp, I have so much activity. My hair grows so much. I have to exfoliate my scalp regularly. There's no way I'm just finger detangling my hair every day. I do it though. I will tell y'all, I don't comb my hair out regularly. Like fully comb it out. No. I do it enough, but not regularly. So right now I just combed it out. I really wish I had a bristle brush. Because I really want to bristle brush my hair. Here's my hair after I just, I'm trying to, so you guys can see it's way to the bottom. And right now, all I'm going to do is cornrow. Maybe I'll stay like this so y'all can see what I do. Because I don't like part my hair with a comb and all that. Like, literally, I'm going to make this a cornrow. And, I mean, this side, the right side, a cornrow. And I will make the left side a cornrow. Maybe make 4 braids back here so it'll look nice when I take my hair down later today. And that's the end of it. I might do a single bun today because I'm not sure with the weather. So here's this side. So I may just, as y'all can see. So that's my take on the Chanel No. 5 body bar. It was definitely, I mean, I'm still using it, so I'm not completely finished. I would just tell you that you can't use a traditional like travel case for it because it's so large. You'll have to wait till you take about 5 baths and it'll finally fit in a traditional travel case, if that's what you're going to do. And then, let's see if y'all can see me do this on the side. Comment down below, tell me what y'all can see. Y'all, I just saw this commercial about this app, this new service called caption.com, and they're saying you can upload your video and it'll edit it for you. It's like the AI of editing, like Chat GPT, but it's editing for you. So you don't have to do anything else. It'll just give it back to you done. And I'm like, that's interesting, because a lot of times when you edit, you have to remember like to take out personal stuff, like maybe your address or, you know, things you don't want circulating on the internet. And so I was like, now you're gonna send it to Caption and hope they don't store it, because I don't know. So it sounds pretty good. You still are gonna have to watch your own video though before you put it out there and before you send it to them. You're still gonna have to watch it, but then let them clean it up is what I'm thinking. So, okay, another thing, y'all, a lot of people will not read, like they don't read, they don't listen. They listen to respond, not for understanding, like, you know, jump to conclusions quick to come up with a lot of different assumptions that are not real. And a lot of people, you know, when y'all don't have the same life experience or same goals, or a same exposure, then your reality is very difficult for someone else to embrace. Because it sounds outlandish, like, yeah, right, or like, whoa, I never heard of that, or like, you're making that up, right? That's why, you know, it's really important to be equally yoked, or just don't have more superficial high-buy relationships, because it takes a lot of time and energy to talk to somebody or help them understand or expose them to, you know, like, it's not really worth it. The time and the value and everything is like, nah. And so I enjoy these videos though, because on YouTube, and this is really YouTube University, they give people like myself an opportunity to talk about our daily life experiences and put that out there, so when a person does want to have understanding, they can watch my videos and see like everyone with visual impairment doesn't do the same things, and they don't think the same way, and they don't act the same way, and they got different levels to their life reality, right? So anyway, I would get a lot of like conversation about, you know, like the things that I like in the last whatever, I've really been putting out there a lot of shopping videos and shopping content and talking about fashion and unboxing. For those of you all who know, I'm a personal shopper and fashion enthusiast, and I have my little boutiques and stuff like that. And anyway, they'll be questioning like, how are you able to secure this or that, and how are you able to go and do this and do that. First, anything you want to do, when you put your mind to it, it'll happen for you however it needs to happen for you. So it's like when you're serious about something, when you're like, I really want this to happen for myself, like I really want this, then you'll study it. Here's one side. Y'all see? There's one side. So my braids, there's 2 braids there. So then you'll study a thing, right? Because that's what you want. So you'll learn like if it has sales or where it's sold, and like what's the price range, and you'll just get into it and you'll just learn all about it. Well, with fashion, there's a whole world out here of people who are dedicated to it and who teach you what they do, like how they get cash back, reward points, how they convert and get gift cards with their purchases, how they save them, how they get triple the points, quadruple the points. And I'm one of those people that shares that with you all the time about things that I get from my normal day-to-day activity and routine that turns into gift cards and rewards that I save towards large purchases and items that I want, right? So then, people will ask me like, even with that though, like, it just doesn't seem like, how can you still do it, right? And then it's like, well, what you have to look at is everybody has a budget, right? So if you all will, and you have time, if you're not driving, pull out a sheet of paper or just come back to this video, watch this video, and then when you can, come back to the video and start the video here again and do this little exercise with me. So you pull out a sheet of paper and a pen, and I know y'all are like, what? Because everybody is on a device, right? You got to do it on a device. Regardless, get you a nice sheet of paper and a pen, and then write budget at the top. May 2026 budget, okay? And then when you write that, put every last thing you could think of that you spend money on. Food, transportation, utilities, phone, internet, everything you used to spend money on, right? Rent, mortgage, right? And write your utilities down: gas, electricity, water, whatever it is, right? Haircut, nails, eyelashes, self-care, pampering, massage, gas, maintenance. I'm talking about write it all down. Insurance, health insurance, blah, blah, blah. If you do savings, investments, whatever it is, write this long list down. Snacks, entertainment, vitamins, supplements, right? Car insurance, health insurance, life insurance, renter's insurance, homeowner's insurance. I'm talking about write it all down. Everything. Tuition, books, subscriptions. Write it all down. Then, those of you all who think you don't have that much spending, after you write down everything you could think of, eyelashes, lip filler, Okay, all of that. Hair weave, hair styling, even if you do your own hair, whatever it is, however much you spend for your hair, your maintenance, your grooming, facial grooming, whatever, right? Boom. Then those of you all whose list is super mega short, I want you to go into your mobile banking app. And then I want you to go down through your transactions and everything you thought you didn't spend money on. I want you to write it down. All that stuff you're spending money on. You could just do you could just do this month, actually. Just stick with May, how much money you've spent since May 1st to today, which would be May 16th when you're watching this. Sunday, May 16th, right? Okay, boom. Now that you've written all that stuff down, how much of it, and you put the price, put down how much this stuff is. After that, I want you to ask yourself, how much of this can I let go or cut half, cut it down 50%? How much of it can I let it go all together? Subscriptions, all that. Go into your phone, look in your phone, see what you're subscribed to. Go on your phone, go to your mobile banking app. Go in, even Cash App has a feature that shows you how much money you spend on Cash App, where your money goes there, how many people you're sending money to. Write that down too. All of this stuff, right? Write it down. Boom. So then, when you do that, right, you should have two lists. The first list is the total spending from May 1st to the 16th. And your second list is how much you could do without. So you write it down, whatever you could do, zero out, where you say, I'm not doing that one. I could get rid of that one altogether, 100%. And then the other one, and then 50%. So 50, even 25%. Anything you feel like you could cut back on, whatever that number is, put it on that second list. Then I want you to tally up your first list, which is all the spending you've already done from May 1st to 16th. And then I want you to tally up your second list, which is everything you could do without or cut down on, and total up that number. Now, just for us to have easy math, let's say for the last 16 days, you've already spent $10,000. And on your list of I can do without a lot of this, or I can cut a lot of this down, let's say that's $3,000. Then let's say that you're not finished spending because it's only the 16th of the month. And let's look at everything else you're about to spend for the rest of the month, for the next 15 days, since there's 31 days in the month of May. Let me show y'all the back of my hair. This is how it ended up coming out. 4 cornrows. Hopefully y'all can see it. I like it too. I think I might leave it like this today. This actually might be my hairstyle today, y'all. Let me know if you like. Do you like? Because I think I like it. I think I like the bun at the top of my head in the front and the cornrows in the back. I wish I had some oil sheen. I would just spray in there because it feels good too. All right, you all. So now that we've talked about that, let's write down our third figure, which is the rest of our expenses for the rest of the month. So that's from the 17th to the 31st, which is 15 days because you count the 17th, okay? So put all the rest of your spending, which you're still gonna need food, gas, or transportation of some sort. You're still gonna need those two for the rest of the month for sure. If you haven't paid any of the rest of those bills on the first list, then you need to put those bills on the third list as well. So whatever bills are still hanging out here, and if I were you all, I would get in the habit of paying all my bills at the top of the month. So you're living at the plus side of your income for the rest of the month, okay? Now, once you finish the third list, total it up. For easy math, let's say the third list is another $1,500, okay? So let's say we already did the majority of our spending and everything at the top of the month. Our budget was $10,000. What we could do away with or cut down was $3,000. And what we have to spend for the rest of the month is $1,500. These are the rest of our spending for the rest of the month, $1,500. Okay? So that means right now you've already put out $8,500 out of the $10,000 budget, and you have another $1,500 you're going to spend for the rest of the month. Now, these are 3 lists you have now. Now, on this second list where we said we could cut things out and cut them off, if any of that you can cut it off right now, any subscriptions that haven't paid out yet, let's cut all of that off. Whatever you say you could do without, cut it off and ask for a refund. Some of these companies will give you 2 to 3 months refunds, okay? So cut everything off you can cut off that hasn't come out your account yet right now. And if everything's come out already, that's okay. This is the game plan for June, okay? So you're cutting everything off that you say you're done with. If you've already paid it, then enjoy it for the last month and just don't let it renew for the next month. And then whatever you say you could cut down, we're cutting it down, right? Boom. Now, all of a sudden, okay, you have an extra $3,000 a month in your account all of a sudden. Just by doing this quick exercise with me, whatever the number is, I just made numbers up just for the example's sake, right? All of a sudden, you have an extra $3,000 a month. Now, pretend you don't have it and put it in a savings account that you will have to go all the way to that bank to get it out of. Make it go over there, whether you send it over there via money transfer or Zelle, however you do it, but you have to go all the way over there to get it. Or go open you a savings account with no ATM card. That means you have no access to this savings account unless you go to the bank. It's not linked to your other banks of spending. So that means go get a new account somewhere. If you have Wells Fargo, go to Bank of America and only ask for a savings account. Or go to a credit union. Whatever it is, this is a totally different bank. And go put the money over there. If you all have control, I don't know, then you can leave the money in your house. You have a little fireproof safe, or you have an organizer where you can put money pockets, and then you can put the $3,000 every month in that organizer. But now you have an extra $3,000 a month. Now, depending on what happens next month, you're going to see refunds, 2 to 3 refunds of all the stuff you cut off. That's like subscriptions or whatever, or things you cut off that wasn't finished with the cycle. So they gave you a refund of whatever was left over, right? I just use coconut oil for oil in my scalp. I just did that on here. And then whatever I have left, I just run it down my braids off my fingers, and then I just put it on my ends. Always do that. Well, this is what I do. Now later, I may keep my hair like this for like 10 hours, and then depending on what time it is, like if it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, depending on what I have to do, then I'll unbraid it and let it be crinkly down. It depends on the weather too. Like if it's 70, 60, 70 degrees today, I'll go on and do it as long as it's not going to rain and it'll look pretty for a while. So back to this activity, this exercise we're doing. So now what y'all have done is you have made the same money, okay? And now you have extracted miscellaneous funds from your current everyday activities and expenses. All right, great. Now let's come back and comb through it again. This is the comb through, financial comb through. Okay, so now we're going to look at every last dime we spend and find a reward program or a cash back option that's connected to your spending. Some of y'all are like, oh no, I don't have nothing like that. Yes, you do. You have cash back programs for everything. Now, some of this may require that you don't shop where you normally shop anymore. If you were shopping at Exxon, you might need to buy your gas at Chevron or Conoco or Texaco or Shell or Sam's Club or Costco. But wherever the cash back is, wherever the cash back may lay, that's where we pay. Yeah, that's where it is, baby. Wherever the rewards are, wherever they go, that's where we go. So if you all are not getting cash back and rewards for the spending you're doing now, that's what we're going to do from now on. Fetch, which is a program in a link right above this in my About tab, I have a Fetch Rewards link for you. As soon as you download the app, start your account with your email, and I say make an email that only has receipts in it. And from now on, everywhere you shop, anytime you pay, you use this particular email for all your receipts. Link it to Fetch. It's going to automatically scan your email every week for receipts. And then you go in there and you just click upload. It's going to upload all your receipts, which changes to points, which you can exchange for gift cards. For example, I had a little bit more than 170,000 points in my account last week, which I gifted to my daughter, which converted to $160, 160, of gift cards to whatever store I wanted. She had some things in Amazon she wanted, so that's what she chose to grab. And it populated, the gift card populated within a day and a half. And it'll tell you, like, give them 72 hours to populate the gift card. But it came, like, let's say we did that on Monday night. It came by Wednesday morning, something like that, okay? So anyway, everywhere you shop, you are getting rewards. Venmo, Cash App, I don't care if you guys are these people that use fintech, so you don't use traditional banks anymore, and even the traditional banks, every last one of them offer cash back. Wells Fargo has deals, Chime has deals. All you have to do is scroll past your balance. As soon as you log in, you scroll past your balance. It says cashback deals, view all deals, and it'll even tell you how much cashback you've earned. Last week, I want to say, or 2 weeks ago, I literally will go through every week and I'll just click on every last thing that I've ever been to or that I know about, whether I'm going to go for sure or not. I just click on every last one. You all, I went to Top Golf in April. I used my Wells Fargo card mistakenly. I really wanted to use my Cash app card because they gave 25% cash back on Top Golf, which was at a maximum of $20, okay? You all, Wells Fargo had Top Golf at 10% cash back, period, okay? And all of the deals tell you what their max pay is, okay? You all, I forgot I clicked the Top Golf cashback. I swiped my Wells Fargo card. Mind you, we had already received a Top Golf discount when we made the reservation, because that's how you got the discount in the first place. You had to make a reservation, pay online, and then you pay your balance when you're there, right? Boom. You all, I forgot I did it. And then literally, and I was like telling my daughter, like, oh, I'm so mad. I used the wrong card to pay. I would have got $20. I was really mad, like, right? Y'all, the next thing you know, Wells Fargo send me an email like, hey, great job. Here's more cash back for you. We just applied your cash back in your account. I'm like, which one did I do? I open it up. It's Top Golf. Y'all, $16.80 they had gave me back. One transaction, $16.80. I'll take it. That's lunch for me. That's a bunch of stuff. But everywhere I go, I've raised my daughter this way. Anywhere you're spending your money, find the reward, read the signs. When we go to the movies, you don't know how many times we go to the movies for free to AMC. I only go to AMC. It's very rare I'm gonna go to somewhere else. Regardless, AMC has signs everywhere of free popcorn, free movies, free slush, like you name it, it's signs everywhere. All you have to do is follow the instructions. Then they're giving you, if you sign up for their programs, they have like 4 different plans. They're literally giving you the money right back. So if you're going in a group, then you need to sign up so you can get the money back. Literally, we went the other day, like 2 weeks for Michael Jackson. That was $39 total for 4 adults. Only $39 for 4 people. Y'all, that's $9 and some change in leather recliner with the bar and everything. Not just a winky dink theater. This is the top AMC theater. $9 and change. All right. We got $5 cashback reward right then and there, because every time you get 5,000 points, you get a $5 reward. They gave us $5 immediately for signing up. $39 and change. They give you 100 points per dollar when you sign up for Premier. So that was 3,900 points that fast, you all. So might as well just say 4,000 points that fast. Then we went to the concession, got some goodies there. So we ended up getting $20 back. That made our tickets only $19 and some change for 4 people. That made it $5, right? So then you save it for next time, or you use it then, right then and there. Either way it goes, you comb through your list, find, and it's very easy. You can ask Siri, you can type it in Google. Reward program for spending at Costco. Reward program for paying my bills. A lot of your banking apps have it now. Like for example, Cash App has it where you can add your bills for payment through your Cash App account, and it gives you points for that purchase. All you have to do is, and then look at what credit cards you already have in your wallet. You have American Express. American Express gives you points every single thing you do. So you can pay your rent, pay your mortgage, pay all your bills with your American Express. That is the smartest thing to do ever. You pay all of them. And then Capital One has an online shopping mall. They literally give you money for anything. The other day they had spend $20 at Macy's and they're giving you 10 of it right back. Just all kinds of things I see in there all day long. $50 just to try their online shopping. Like, it pops up. I make sure I have all my alerts. So every single time, I'm talking about everybody has rewards and cash back. Now, if you're constantly collecting your rewards, because for example, Starbucks gives you Delta Sky Miles, Hilton Honors points, and they give you Marriott. You have to read though. It only starts at $30 reload and up. If you do $30 reload, you get $10 bonus stars, plus you get your Delta Sky Miles points. Plus you get double points. So when you spend the money, then you get double points back. Well, on the 3rd week of each month, you get 100 stars when you shop 3 times in that week for Marriott. You get 100 stars on your account, plus you get your Marriott points. Well, guess what else? When you spend $50 reloading your account, right? Then you get 25 stars and you get Delta Sky Miles on top of that. So every time you're spending, you're getting up, you're eating, you're buying gas, you're spending money. y'all. It needs to be giving you a points and rewards. Now, I found $3,000 for you. I said we're gonna write our budget and we're gonna find every single thing we don't need, we can do without, or we can cut back 25% or greater. That from $10,000 that went to 3,000, and then we found that we had another $1,500 to spend for the rest of the month. So then we put in for refunds. We cut off all subscriptions we don't want anymore, and we asked for refunds, right? So that money's coming for June. So the 3,000 is going to turn into a little bit more than that because you're going to have a bunch of refunds in your account, right? Then you spend the rest of your 1,500 for the rest of the month. That's gas, food, incidentals, whatever, getting through the rest of May. All right, great. Now, how many of us have too many credit cards in our purse? Let's go ahead on and raise our hand. How many of us can say, let me get rid of some of these credit cards? Let's get rid of some of them. Unless they're helping you. If they're making you money, fine. But if they're department store cards, if you have an American Express, you really don't need a department store card unless it's doing something for you. Really. Like Saks, I would say get a department store card for Saks Fifth Avenue because they have exclusive point value like 10 points per dollar, 4.6 points per dollar. Plus, if depending on your level, like platinum or diamond, you get complimentary valet services and you get upgraded shipping. So when you need stuff to come the next day and everything like that, so that works. And then you get the gift card from Saks, which is really good because you can easily earn $1,000 gift card with Saks with their point plan, and Nordstrom too. So if you, depending on what store you have their card, as long as it's making you money, then fine. But if it's not making you money, then no, let them go. And if there's no reward program or you don't shop there enough for it to make sense, just let that card go. We don't need a bunch of cards in our purse or in our wallet, sir. So then what you do is in June, by the end of May, right, you're going to have money back. So instead of you having spent 10,000 and then started over in June and spend another 10,000, now at the end of this month, you're going to have some cash back. You're going to have cash back, you're going to have rewards, and you're going to have cash in hand as well. So we're putting that money in a savings account that's not connected to any of our other accounts. We cannot access it unless we physically go to the bank. We can put the money over there, but we can't get it out unless we go physically to the bank. Or it's going to take a few days to get it if we're trying to do a money transfer or something like that. Anyway, boom. Now, when you live like this, and I mean every single thing you do, I don't care if you go to Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, I don't care if you eat at the creme de la creme. I don't care. You go to Chipotle, whatever this normal everyday spending you do, whatever it is, when every single thing you, your children, your husband does, because, and also if you're a family, I believe in one pot. So that means everybody uses the same Chick-fil-A rewards account. Everybody uses the same Target rewards account. Everybody uses the same Starbucks rewards. It adds up so much faster if everybody in the house is tropical smoothie. Use your same tropical smoothie rewards account. They give you $5. You don't know how fast we get $5 all the time. Somebody, and then they give us free smoothies all the time. They give us, when you buy a wrap, you get a free smoothie. Like, it's so many things that happen over and over and over. Bottom line, add it up. You're going to see that your normal spending, I just say do extra spending. Your normal spending, you're going to start using coupons, adding digital coupons to your account. When you shop at Kroger, when you shop at Publix, when you shop at HEB, all these grocers have, Walmart, Target, they all have coupons. Y'all don't know, in my Target account, it stays showing me I'm saving over $1,000+ because of how much gift cards from Target directly. Just reading, just taking 3 to 5 minutes before I start spending and looking through, combing through the account, clicking on deals, discover, open it up. Okay, What is this? What is that? Add it, clicking, apply, apply. Most of these big retailers, grocers like Target, Walmart, all this, they have the coupons on the item. It'll tell you 2 deals. You click the 2 deals. It'll say manufacturer coupon. You click it and add it. Publix has manufacturer coupons all the time. You click to add it. You have to open the product to see, and it'll say, click to add. That fast, you saved $1, $2, $3, $4. The bottom line is, you have the money to do whatever you want to do, literally. Because when it comes to things you want, you do it. You sacrifice. I don't care what it is. If you want to have roast for dinner, if you want to have a family dinner, a Sunday dinner, you want to go to church, you want to go out of town, you want to get this particular hairstyle, this perfume, you want to go, I don't care, you name it, whatever it is, you want to go fishing. As simple as it can be to as extravagant as it can be, all of us find a way to do something we really value, or we really, really, really want it. So we're willing to go the extra mile to have it. Now, when you live the way I just explained, then you have money, whether it's in gift cards, whether it's tangible dollars, or whether it's electronic funds. You have money on reserve all the time. That's why you watch these girls' videos, handbags, purses, whatever they like, and they're always talking about how they got these gift cards in their purse and all that. Not only is it, and then when you are constantly talking about something and people that love you, they know that's what you're into, then that's what you get for gifts. They know, oh, she like Coach, oh, she like Saks, oh, she like, they're gonna get, when they ask you, what do you like? This is why it's so important to be in a circle with people that's on your same page and that respond the way you do when it's their birthday, when it's their anniversary, and you give love gifts and things that they love. They turn around and when they think about you, they do the same thing to you. So then you have these gift cards and you have these opportunities. For me, I save up my fetch points, y'all. I maxed all my fetch points out. That was last week for my daughter. My points are already back in the tens of thousands that fast. Why? Fetch is giving you points. They'll literally tell me when I'm uploading my receipts, they only let you upload 35 per week. When I'm uploading my receipts, it'll literally tell me, oh, you can get a bonus 75 points. You can get a bonus 100 points. Click here. And it'll tell me to add, or when I buy this, or when I go here this 3 times, 4 times, when I go to the grocery store. Literally, I remember one time it was so simple. All I had to do was spend $60 at the grocery store, and they gave me like 5,000 points or something like that. It was something so easy because I'm already doing that. So a lot of people, will say, like, they'll talk themselves out of the blessing, like, oh, I'm not doing all that. I don't feel like doing all that. Like, I gotta do all that. Nah, forget it. I ain't doing all that. But the craziest thing is, you're still doing it. You're just not getting the benefit. You're still shopping, going wherever you're going. You're still paying your bills. You're still doing everything that I just said. You're just not getting the benefit because you're not gonna just take 1, 2, 3 clicks, just 3 minutes, and just check. I check all my cards. Boom, deals. Go straight to deals. Go down all the deals. It's 100 deals. Do you know 100 deals is like $1,000? See, and the thing is, I have people watching me do this for years around me, and they do not become believers until they see how much money I have and add up. When I pull up a card and they see it came from me doing that, that's when they're like, oh, dang, I need to do that. I remember even my daughter, I would tell my daughter, like, going to put this, and she'd be like, oh, mom. Like, at the beginning, like, she was a kid. Like, I don't know, let's say she was 12. And I'm telling her, like, no, download this app, go on and put this on there. No, give me a second. Even if we're holding up the line, people will be like, oh, like, get this, hurry up and go. Like, I'm like, no, give me a second. Hold on. I'm like, no, let's download this app real quick, right? Now, my daughter got over it because she realized I was serious about it and I wasn't going to be moved by anything. I was going to get it done. What changed her life though is seeing, dang, this stuff is adding up fast. Wow, dang. When I'm not, see, when your kids are hungry and you're at work, remember when you call your mom, Mom, I'm hungry. Can you bring me something? You gotta wait for them to come bring you some food whenever they get home or whatever. And she could just go on her account and order her some food. Because you know, food is the Lord. Food is God for these kids. What do they care about? Food. That's their number one priority when you're a teen and when you're preteen and elementary. Food, food, food. Talking about that all day, every day. Food. Guys, so when she starts seeing, I would Foot Locker, she's a sneakerhead. She likes shoes, all that. Guess what? I'm going to Foot Locker. I got $30, $40, $50 worth of Foot Locker. And then I'm like, then they gave me, I'm like, hold on, let me see. They're going to give me this coupon because I know how Foot Locker works. And then I tell her, like, what are you trying to get? Let me see what I have. And then I'll pull up like, all right, well, this is your budget and let me see how many points I have for that. Then she's like, oh, that really? And then she can get, because when it's her money, now she's like, When it's your money, you know, that's when you got to look at your own money. Like, here, I handed you your money. That's your money. Whatever you do with your money, enjoy. Now she's looking like, oh, let me find a coupon. Let me find a reward. I don't want to spend all my money on this one thing. It feels different, right? And it's the same thing that I'm talking about with you all. When you see $10,000 coming out your account every month and it's just gone, and then next month, even this month, if you do what I say right now and you'll try it, right? Taste and see that it is good. By the end of this month, you will see 20 to 30% of your money back in your account. That feels amazing. And you can go on and spend it on something you want. If you want, you can go on and indulge because that's money that would have been gone. You're used to spending whatever that number is on your paper. You're used to it going out and not coming back. Now, those of you all that have a mortgage, then you all, you know, that's a different conversation because that's a savings account, right? So it's like your money's going out, but it's in a pot that you can tap into, right? Right, great. That's something that you're owning and you're reinvesting every month into yourself. And that's beautiful, but it's still going out. But see, all you just changing what card you choose to pay that mortgage with turns into points and gift cards and additional value so that you can spend that money a second time in real time on something else. Whether you decide you want to do an upgrade to the house, you want to put some new tires, get some tint, an alarm system, you want to go buy a purse, some shoes, you want to go on a quick vacation, a weekend trip, rendezvous. All that stuff is real for you when you do these things. Hilton Honor Points, I spent the whole I spent the whole Christmas in San Diego, California. I had 200,000 points. I got to stay at a very nice Hilton property for the whole week. And I only came out of my pocket maybe $70. I don't even think 70, honestly. Whatever it was under 100 bucks. I stayed for the entire week. I was eating steak. Y'all saw what I was doing? I put it on there. I showed you guys. I went to Candy Cane Lane, In-N-Out Burger. I was having my carne asada burrito, tacos. I was having my T-bone steak dinners. I was having a great time. And I was using what I earned all year. I literally enjoyed myself through Starbucks rewards. I purchased souvenirs. I got a San Diego Be In There collection mug for my daughter. It takes 400 stars for that. I had 800 stars that I was using when I went in there. That's how I buy those mugs. I tell y'all all the time. I always have and stack my stars. I save those for my daughter. She loves those coffee mugs. I'm not a coffee drinker. So boom, you all apply the knowledge. So asking me how I do it. Another part to me, I sell. So I buy things to sell them and I buy them at a nominal price. So if it was $300, I might have paid $30 because I shop clearance all year long, all the time. I'm a casual residual shopper. I'm shopping all the time, and I'm taking a look and gander at everything. So I find exceptional quality for an exceptional price. So when I spend $30 for something and I turn around and sell it for $300, that's a $270 profit. I may sell it for more than that because sometimes these are things that are limited and you can't get them anymore. They only made so much of it. Somebody's desperate for it, whatever it is. The bottom line is these are ways that I keep a fashion stash or an emergency stash or a vacation stash or Christmas holiday stash, birthday stash. This is how this gets done. Just like last year for my birthday, my daughter came and she drove me to Naples for my birthday, and we had a time. We stayed at a lovely Hilton property on the beach, literally had a steakhouse there. You all, my stay there total was like $50 out of my pocket, and I want to say the incidental there was only $20 a night. You all, we used points for that trip, and the electronic car that my daughter got was on a manager special for $18 a day, and that ended up being free as well because we have AAA, and AAA has a partnership. When you have a premier AAA account, then it waives, because my daughter's under 25, and it waives their $25 per day fee, as well as there were other things, and the manager ended up gifting us a $150 gift certificate for future rental. So we not only didn't pay for that rental, but it was electric car, and the Hilton property we stayed at had the charging station there complimentary. So while we slept, the vehicle charged and made the whole trip free. So you all, I don't drive. I spend a lot of money on transportation, so I make sure that I get something out of it. So all my trips, every single where I go, is a Hilton honor point. I get 3 times the points, and so can you. I put my links right there in the about tab so you can do the same thing. I get 3 Hilton honors points per dollar I spend on Lyft. When I have to run errands, I easily spend $80 to $100 a day. That's 300 points per day. Depending on how serious my week is, that could be 5 days a week. I can spend more than that depending on how far I have to go. Some days it can be $150 a day. 150, let's say that's 3 to 4 times a week. You all, that's 600 plus the $100 days for the rest of the week. You all, I can easily have $700 to $800 of spending in a week on transportation, even $1,000, because I used to have to pay for my daughter to get to work as well when she worked downtown. So I could spend $1,000 a week on transportation. Times 3 is 3,000 Hilton Honors points a week. That's 12,000 points a month, and that's just my average. So 12,000 points, believe it or not, it can get you a free night stay depending on what hotel and what time of year it is and what day of the week it is. I have literally stayed at Hilton. I think I might have had 30,000 points, and I stayed somewhere for 3 days. And it was nice. It was like the Hilton Resort, but it was during the week. So it was like a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and it was low occupancy. So it was the price per night was like 100. And for whatever reason, the Hilton points were like so low to stay, like 15,000 a night or something. So literally, even when I went home to California for Christmas, the points per night were so low. It was like, I don't know, 30,000 a night or something. It was so good. So it was just perfect that my 200,000 points took care of the whole week. And I'm telling y'all, I stayed like 7 days. I didn't stay like a little 3-night thing. I believe I got there on Monday or Tuesday. Y'all can see whatever day I got there. I got there on Monday or Tuesday. I never left till the next Monday. I ended up staying Sunday night, and I never left till the next Monday because I was literally supposed to leave. Yeah, I think I got there on Monday. I was supposed to leave like Wednesday or Thursday. Then I ended up staying Friday, Saturday. I stayed an extra 2 nights, and then I missed my flight. I forget what happened, how I ended up missing my flight. I ended up staying a Sunday night. Yeah. And I didn't get home till Monday. I believe so. Regardless, y'all, yeah. That's what goes on out here. And these are ways for you to be able to find money off of your daily life expenses, off of the things you already do, and apply it to things you want, like luxury goods. If you want these earrings I have, these CC Chanel earrings that are so hard to come by and so difficult to find, then that's how you do it. You comb through your expenses. If you don't have extra money, you don't have time to make extra money, then you comb through the money you're already spending, and then you shut stuff down. Okay, I don't need this anymore. I don't need that. I don't need this. I don't need that. Or find reward programs they give you and then switch it up. Change how you pay for them so you can get cash back. Or whatever you're already going to do, make sure you get cash back or rewards for it. Make sure that whatever way it goes, it's a benefit coming back and it's building up. So then you can go into that account and draw that fund down, get that gift card. Like for me, I save up my Saks points for the whole year. Right now, I'm already at, what did this lady tell me? Oh, right now, I'm already at 6,582 points right now, which equals to a $50 gift card right now. I have to get to 7,500 to get another 25 bucks. And this is only May, right? So by the time it's my birthday, I'll easily have like a $300-400, even $500 gift card. Now, some of the ways to Saks is they do gift card promotions, just like Bloomingdale's does as well. Like right now with Bloomingdale's, you could get up to a $1,200 gift card just for spending on whatever you're going to normally spend. Now, with Saks, they have the same thing. And they have it where when you buy a gift card of a certain amount, they'll give you, like I remember one time I said, when you buy a $250 gift card, they'll give you $50. So that makes it a $300 gift card. Target does this too, by the way. They only do like 10% increase though. So you buy a $500, you get $550, or you go out a $500 gift card and only pay $450 for it. These are ways to get extra money, guys. It adds up. Regardless, I save them. I'll just keep saving them. Like, okay, I want this. I'm just going to save up all my gift cards. Just let the points keep stacking up. And then I just check in. Like right now, I need 3,418 more points to get to platinum. So once I get to platinum, then I get 6 points per dollar, which is great. Right now, I'm getting 4 points per dollar, and then the different boutiques only get 3. Regardless, it's great. You have to know yourself in order to capitalize off of who you are and what you do and how to get the biggest bang for your buck. And you have to be willing to take the time and to be consistent and relentless about repeating the patterns of behavior that produce the result you desire. I'm gonna tell y'all this last thing that I'm gonna get off because this chit chat is super long. And I know y'all love me and I love y'all too. Now, I had this friend. So when my daughter was younger, I used to always carry these tote bags. Mostly it was Target tote bags. And I still carry Target tote bags around quite a bit because I put all my receipts in there and all my little this and that's, like snacks or whatever. If I grab something, I'm not going to eat it right now, I'll throw it in there, whatever. So when my daughter was little, Target had a physical ad every Sunday, the new store ad, and had coupons in it. And then when you shopped at the register, based off of what you're buying, it would generate coupons for you for your next purchase on top of that. So every time I would go in there, I would get the ad. I would have the people at the store go through the ad with me so I could get the coupons. One coupon in particular Target used to have all the time was $10 off of $50 of groceries. So what I would do, I would have them stop every 50 bucks before tax and then charge me so I could keep getting $10 off. So if I had $200 of groceries, I would have them chop it up into 4 tickets, and I would get $40 off. Okay. All right. Then they would have the receipts, right? So if when I'm chopping it up into 4, if they give me a coupon and it applies to anything that I still have left, then that next ticket, I will give them that coupon on top of getting my $10 off. This is just an example. Okay. Great. So I have this friend, shout out to Marcus. Shout out to the Marcus of the world. I had this older gentleman friend. He's a painter and he's from Milwaukee. Shout out to Milwaukee. And he would go with me to the store sometimes. So I would be standing in the register and I'd be doing my thing and I'd be giving them my stuff and everything like that. And I'm gone, right? Okay, boom. One day I wasn't feeling good and I needed to go to the store, and I was like, oh, would you take me to the store? I don't feel good to go on my own. I need to just run in there real quick, get this and that, and then go home. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna take you. So y'all, I just left the house. I didn't bring anything with me because I was just gonna get this one thing in particular, and then I was coming back home. When I got up to pay, he was like, where's your bag? He was bewildered. Y'all, he was like, hold on. He was like, where's your bag? I was like, what you mean? I'm like, I have my purse right here. He was like, no, the red one. Where's your bag with your stuff, with everything? I was like, what you mean? I was like, no, I'm only getting this today. Like, I don't need a whole tote bag just to go in the store for this. He's like, no, you have a whole system. Y'all, this is how serious I am. Anybody that shops with me, it's a life-changing experience because I don't shop normal. I don't put something up there and just pay and leave. I never do it. Every time, whatever the price they've said, I change it every time because I either have a coupon, I have a gift card, and trust and believe, I have multiple. It's not going to be one. I'm always going to do 3 to 4 to 5 deals at one time. I'm going to use my cashback card. I'm going to use a gift card. I'm going to use a coupon. I'm going to use all of them at the same time. Boom, 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 boom. If that price at $100, I'm going to change it to $47. Whatever it is, and better believe I'm going to get some cash back and some points on that $47. So when I left, I'm going to have points and some cash back coming. So, and he told me that, y'all, I was just laughing. I couldn't even stop laughing. He was laughing too. He was like, girl, you something else. He said, these people be telling you and you be telling them and you be like, no, here you go. He said, it's like magic. You be pulling stuff out your bag. Like, hold on, what's this? And let's do this and let's do that. And they just be like, okay, yeah. And I said, I'm just so focused on doing me. I don't even realize if people are paying attention or how y'all feel about it. Right? Because this is my process. This is my dollar. Now, I had another guy friend that I used to go to Tropical Smoothie Cafe with all the time. And y'all, every time we would go to Tropical Smoothie, like I would always have some type of, I would have them scan my thing for the points. And then I would always have a promotion on there. So either I had $5 off or I had a free smoothie, all of it, whatever it is. And I would always have something. So literally, y'all, every time we would go, I'd be like, they'll tell me a price, and I'd be like, oh yeah, hold on, and I'll have them, and then they'll just like, oh, okay, well, have a great day, give me the free stuff, or whatever it is. He did the same thing. One day we went, and they were telling me the price, and then I was like, oh, okay, and I had just let them scan it, and then it was still the same price, and then I didn't say anything, and he was like, what just happened? I'm like, what? He didn't know I already used, like, this was like my second time going to Tropical Smoothie, maybe that same day. So I had already used my points or whatever, rewards or whatever. So this was just me going and accumulating the points this time. I was only getting points for the purchase this time. Y'all, he was like, what just happened? He's like, wait a minute, you didn't do the thing. And I'm like, didn't do what thing? He's like, no, usually they tell you the price. And then you tell them, like, no, that's the wrong price. Y'all, we were in tears. I was laughing so hard because I was like, he was like, I was just looking like, she gonna tell you. And he's like, I have never seen nobody. I've never seen a person do the things you do. Now, I told you guys this story before, and look, I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna stop talking, but I used to work at this grocery store called Pratt's, Pratts. It is my favorite store. There might be still one like far off in the country in Oklahoma somewhere. This is my favorite grocery store. I hate that they closed. That grocery store was everything. It had the best produce. You couldn't pick a bad piece of produce. It came from the farms. You could tell it was beautiful. Everything in there was delicious, clean. It was such a wonderful grocery store. They were ahead of their time. They had the non-GMO. They had everything. The health section. They had a bookstore. They had a huge bookstore, a beautiful, huge floral department. The bakery. They had the post office in there. They had a bank in there. You all, this grocery store was my favorite grocery store, period. I wouldn't shop nowhere else. That's my grocery store. They did double the coupons, triple the coupons, you name it. And I used to really didn't be on that. Well, I ended up working for them one summer. And when I worked for them one summer, I used to work with the customers. And there was amazing kind of customers. I had this lady, she was recovering from cancer. And she would come in and buy like huge 25-pound bags of carrots and stuff. And she'd tell me she was juicing to recover. I learned a lot from these customers. And I remember I had this other customer that used to come in all the time. And they had like 13 kids. I'm not kidding. And they would come and they would buy like gallons and gallons of milk. Everything was like extra, you know. They're going through all that stuff like every 3 days. It's over for them. Anyway, the lady comes in the store, this lady. She's really cute, by the way, y'all. This woman is cute. Her hair is done. She got a cute outfit. She got a cute purse on. She wears some cute heels. This woman is cute, y'all. Cute figure, everything cute. She come in the grocery store. Next thing you know, she comes to where I am, and she has a huge, her basket is filled to the top. It's past the rim. It's filled up. It's stacked up. Y'all, she gets up there so that man can ring her up. That man is ringing all that stuff up. The next thing you know, this woman pulls out this thick wad of coupons. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. Might as well have been $10,000 stacked in the hundreds. That's how thick wad of coupons. That man took them coupons from her and swiped all them coupons. I just told y'all she had a basket that was beyond full. Imagine it. This man's swiping all you heard, doop, 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 doop. I'm like, at first I wasn't paying no attention. Till I started noticing, like, wait a minute, this man is still, this is 30 dupes later, 40 dupes. What? And then I look, this man said, ma'am, your total is $19.01. After that, I became a believer. I was like, what the heck? I didn't even know you could use that many coupons. You all, that woman paid $19.01 for her huge basket of groceries. Guess what? Every week I learned when all the ads came out, I would sit down in my living room. I would go through all the ads. I was an intentional shopper, and I'm still an intentional shopper to this day. I would look at everybody, whoever had the best price on whatever, and I would go and do my shopping to those stores, and I will only buy the particular thing at each store. And I would cut the coupons out for wherever I can use them, wherever I was supposed to go. Y'all, I had so much stuff. I had become an addict. Y'all, I had so much stuff in my house, I didn't have nowhere to put the stuff. I'd be paying 25 cents for mouthwash, 10 cents for toothpaste. I had dishwashing detergent, you name it, I had it stacked up in my house. It was so much in my house. It was insane. The bottom line is the money is there. Where there's a will, there's a way. You can have what you want, have what you say, Mark 11:23. And I'm getting off of here, y'all. I've had a good time with y'all. This has gone way too far. But I love y'all, okay?